All right, I'm back. Another Tuesday night stream. Um, so yeah, I had some thoughts off stream, and I think I'm gonna change direction for this area because there's a lot of iron nodes, and I think what I'm going to do is build a huge factory, like mega factory for me, but probably not mega factory for other people. I can give you a quick peek of the plan if this will work. Looks like it's going to work. So this is my plan. It looks complicated. and it is actually sort of complicated for me. So at the end of the day, when I'm finished this, it looks like it's going to be probably 300 and something machines, but it's only going to be using, it's not going to be using all of the resources here, and it is going to be fairly big, but this is the gist of it. And it's going to produce everything, well, all the iron products I need up to heavy modular frames, with some extras getting pushed into storage. Not a ton in some cases, but in some cases quite a bit. So yeah, big project. One thing I did this weekend is I went and picked up some more hard drives, did a bunch of hard drive research, and I got some alternate recipes that I want to use. For instance, here I'm using the iron wire, so I can just create wire with iron. I don't have to do copper. And for the pipes, I got the iron pipes recipe, so I'm going to use that to do pipes because I need wire and pipes to do some of these. The rotors and stators, they actually use wire and pipes. These are alternate recipes. At least this is an alternate recipe. So yeah. And then these they go into do motors plus some extra storage. Motors just go straight into storage for now. And then heavy modular frames. So I'm also using stitch plates for the reinforced iron plates. So yeah, I picked up a bunch of alternate recipes. I'm going to be using the pure iron ingot recipe, so it's going to need 60 some odd refineries. But it'll give me enough output, way more output than what my belts can handle. So yeah, I'm going to have to figure that out. I did work on some blueprints too. I redid the road blueprints to something that doesn't take as much concrete. I think it takes about almost half as much concrete. And I made some blueprints for the constructors. So I have 6, 12, and 24 for constructors. And I have them for each of the items they're going to be making. I don't have blueprints for the refineries yet. I should work on that. I do have a blueprint for assemblers, but it's for 4 assemblers at a time, which is fine because I have some other blueprints I might be able to use, but like for this, I can just use 2 of the 4. For this, I can use a 4, and I have some previous blueprints that had like 2 and 3 and 1, so I can probably use those. And yeah. And I might do a blueprint for this just for the inputs, but I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'm not going to finish this all tonight. That's going to be ridiculous because I'm not putting down 63 plus 24. Yeah, I'm not putting down almost 100 refineries. That's just ridiculous. Plus, I'll need to put 30 water extractors somewhere. There's water here, but I don't know if I'll just do them in the ocean or not. I haven't figured that out, but I'll figure that out at some point. So yeah, I think I have a decent spot to start it. I'm just going to go scout the spot. I might have to raise the bottom floor of the factory pretty high just to get over some rocks and some of the terrain, but we'll see. I don't necessarily have an overall design for it. I'm probably just going to wing it, but I do have the blueprints for the constructors and they actually do look pretty okay. So let's get back to it. So let's see what we're doing. So yeah, that's the blueprint for the assemblers. It's a 4 for now. I can easily make an 8 just by cloning this on top of there. It has some fancy lights, has a walkway. I don't think I saved this. So let's save that. Because I'm not sure I was actually finished with it. But that's okay. Let's add a subcategory. Let's call this Mega Factory. Add blueprint here. Yeah, I don't want to lose that work. Actually, before I do that, I can't remember which way the input is. The input's on the left. Okay. Where's the output? Output's on the left. Okay, so I got that right. Four X assemblers left. There we go. Set directory. Here, here, here. I don't know why my mouse is lagging like that, but that's okay. Okay, color doesn't matter. So yeah, so if I go into constructors, I have my constructors for iron. And I'm actually kind of proud of these. They're not super compact. But they don't take up a ton of space. What happened? There they are. Okay. Woo! I was worried there for a minute that the lights weren't working. But yeah. So So there's 6 constructors per floor. So 6 here, 6 here, 6 here, and 6 here. And they all input on the same side and output from the same side that they input. So I can put them side by side, and I just have to connect like these. So yeah, I'm quite pleased with these. I have nice shiny floors, and I have a 6 version and a 12 version of them. Actually, let's move the camera here. How's that? Not looking at me at all. There we go. Okay. So yeah, so I have a 6 version, a 12 version, and a 24 version. My plan for now is to use the 24 versions for the basics, because I need 24 of them making plates, and I need 48 constructors doing the wire, and I think I need... How many do I need for the rest of the stuff? Give me a second. Yeah, my mouse was acting weird. What do I need? So yeah, so I need 24 each for the pipes, the rods, and the plates, and then I need 48 for the wires. So I figured I'd do the 24 constructors. Easier to do. Plus, it's the only thing that really fits in the constructor. It's like just barely fits, at least height wise. There's a tiny bit of space at the top. So yeah, enough rambling. Time to find a spot, and I don't know why. That was weird. Okay. So I'm thinking in here would be a good spot to build it, because there aren't, as far as I know, there aren't any nodes in this area. There are some, where are they? Yeah, I think this area bound by these doohickeys, there's nothing here. I know I have the steel factory, or I had the steel factory somewhere around here. But yeah, I think this is a good spot. So I wonder if I can mark it. Sure, a leaf. That'll work. So let's go explore that area. And like I said, I might have to build the bottom floor decently high. And I did make some blueprints for the floors, like just so I can plop down 5 by 5 super easy. So yeah, I don't think there are any nodes in this area. Maybe I was wrong. Oh no. It's fine. Yeah, there's like some over here. There's some coal here that I did not know about. And it's pure. Or at least one of them's pure, which is nice. I could use that for a subsequent add-on for steel, because I'll probably also need to do some copper. 2 pure. Nice. So yeah, I can use that for something, but for now, I just want to make sure that I would have enough space to make a pretty big factory, which I think I do. So. How do I want to do this? Because I can't get rid of these. And I don't want them to be like clipping inside the factory. I think this is the highest dune in this area. So let's do just concrete. The highest point here. Let's do vertical. So there's a little. It is a great game. I have, oh geez, quite a few hours. I think I'm pushing 600 hours. I thought it was more, but yeah, it's a fun game. Okay, floors. I need to put a huge amount of floors down here. Right now, this is pretty much what I'm fixated on, but I do play a lot of different games. I haven't played a lot of games on stream though. I've only been streaming for a couple of months, and this has been the game. But yeah, I do plan at some point to maybe put this down for a bit and mix it up a little bit to play something else. But yeah, I was thinking maybe Dwarf Fortress, but then that's, I don't know. I'm not sure how popular that'll be. But yeah, Elden Ring looks good. I haven't tried it. I'm in the Great White North, but you wouldn't actually be able to tell because it's been incredibly hot this week. Maybe I should start up here. Should I start up here? Decisions. Yeah, it's almost as hot as Texas up here, actually. We hit, I think it was 40 degrees Celsius this week. So what's that in Fahrenheit? 40 Celsius in Fahrenheit. So yeah, it hit like 104 degrees Fahrenheit this week. It was insane. It's still insane because it's only slightly cooler today than it was yesterday. It's supposed to cool down the rest of the week. For now, I'm mostly just streaming for fun. My plan isn't really to monetize it, at least not right now. I just want to see how much I like it. And it's actually been pretty good so far. I think I'm at the point on Kick where I could monetize it if I wanted to. But we'll see. We'll see. Where did I put that? Foundations. So that's 4 meters, 2 meters. I do want it to hit the world grid, so not quite yet. Something I might look into if and when I decide to monetize, but I could just put a picture of myself. Like either way, should still be fine. Let's put a foundation down. Give myself a little bit of height. Whoa. Okay. And I completely messed that up because I was not paying attention. Yeah, you can show me some of your work if you want. You can follow me on Instagram. It's the same name as my channel name, so you should be able to find it. No, I want to do a foundation. 4 meter. Oops, wrong button. Okay, let's just put that there for now. Okay, blueprint time. Whoa, that was weird. Okay, why are you doing that? Let's start it here. Yeah, you can go ahead and add me. Give me a second to check. There you go. I just added you. All right. Where to go from here? I can probably stretch out quite a distance this way. And quite a bit over there. There, clean that up. And I am going to have to figure out where do I want my inputs to come in, because they're going to be coming in mostly from that direction, I think. Yeah, I'll take a look a little bit later once I'm done with the stream. But yeah, I'll let you know. Let's get rid of that because I don't need this anymore. Remove the stamp. Remove the highlight, please. Interesting. I'm not looking for anything custom for the stream right now, but if I do, I'll keep you in mind. Here, here, here. Whoa, okay. Let's change this to blueprint mode. Why does that not look like... Okay, it's fine. Here. 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 Yeah, I get that. At some point I will. Just not right now. Go here. Keep going. How far should I go this way? Probably at least another couple of floors. So I'll probably set up an elevator too. Somewhere. Design some sort of entrance. Plop down an elevator at some point. But for now, let's just make some room to build. Oh man. It's not uploading enough concrete. Or at least it's not uploading it fast enough. Okay, so let's let that refresh a bit. What I do want to check is what my power situation is going to be like. So I have a node here, which might be useful. It's impure though, which shouldn't matter too much because I'm going to be pulling in so much iron from different spots that it's all going to work out in the end. Power, that's what I wanted to check. Up, up, up. So I think I'm fine for now. Sometime in the near future, I'm probably going to want to make a turbo fuel factory. And I'm thinking to do it where everybody else usually does it. Where is it? There's supposed to be a good spot for it, and I think it's somewhere in here. So we'll see. Either somewhere in here, or I'd have to find a spot that has oil, coal, and sulfur close by. But that's plans for future me to deal with. Why do I have a random foundation just sitting there? Ouch. Okay, so it should have refilled. I really need to start using the hotbar more. I don't think I'm using it enough. So where's my water going to come from? I don't think I have enough room to put 30 water extractors over there. So I might need to actually put them down here, which is fine. Or I can put them here and just have pipes running over to here. And while I'm here, let's put a new map marker. So that I don't lose track of it, because I know myself. I'm going to log out tonight and then log back in on Thursday, and I'm just going to forget what the hell I was working on. Let's see. I want to make this huge. So I can probably do another row or two this way. Sweet. So it's 15 across. Probably want it to be quite a bit bigger. I think we can just fill this area in, see where we're at, and then worry about decorations and stuff. I'm not even sure how I'm going to be doing the inputs. I might do a logistics floor, but maybe not if I have too many things in the way. Yeah, that's pretty massive. And I can keep stretching it this way because... maybe not too much more because of that. Although... Whoa! Down, boy. Nope. Come on. Really? Thank you. Hey! That wasn't nice. Oh! Okay.
Imagine where you'd be without me?
That was... Oh, man. That was smart. Someone should clip that. Because that was incredibly, incredibly dumb. Are these not overflowing properly? Is that what's going on? Making so many screws. I don't really actually need them for anything, so... Okay. Death crate. Have to be careful because... I don't have my stuff. There it is. Get all my stuff back. Yeah, I'm definitely going to need some sort of entrance to this building with an elevator. For sure. So I think maybe one more row this way. And then maybe I can start planning out the constructors. This is not lined up. Why? Oh, no. Yeah, I did not want to do that. Don't know why it's doing that. Why are you not lining up? What's going on? That is weird. What? Okay, that's kind of annoying. Oh, because I had to change the mode again? But then why is this off? It's off by a significant margin. What's going on? Okay, you're fine. There we go. Weird. There, I think this is a good start. Should give me enough room to start working. All right, so how do I want to do this? Because the blueprints aren't huge, but they are pretty big. So let's say I want to plop down one of these. Where would I want to plop it down? I think... Oh yeah, no, that makes sense, because the input's here, so I want the output on the same side as the input, because that way I can take another one if I want to do two of them making rods. So if I need 48, Boom. Plop another one beside it. Just connect 3 belts per floor, and then we're golden. But yeah, this is going to be a pretty massive factory compared to all the other factories I've done. So I think what I can do is bring it in. And maybe give myself a bunch of room behind it. Man, that's pretty satisfying. Just seeing it do that. Dang. Okay. So let me go check how much do I need of each. So 24 rods, 24 plates, 24 pipes, and then 48 for wire. $24 plates. Oh, I have to wait for things to refill. Gonna have to boost my capacity at some point. Whoa. Okay, so where do I want to put it? So it's a little bit behind, which is fine. And it's facing the right way. The input's over at the back. Is it just because it's not? Oh yeah, because it's not completely. Maybe I'll put 2 foundations between them. They don't totally match up to foundations, but I think it'll be okay. So I can do that one, then I can do pipes, then I should have enough space to do wire. And then figure out where I go from there. Because, yeah, this is something big. Okay, get that built. Whoa. Oh man. I don't know, I'm kind of excited. This is going to be the biggest factory I've ever built. exciting times, my friends. Exciting times. So while I wait for cable to refresh, just do that. So I think what I'll do is I'll put the assemblers up here, or I might do a logistics floor because I don't know exactly what I'm going to be doing up here. Well, I do know, I know what products I'm going to be building. I just don't know how I'm going to place stuff. And then once I put all the constructor towers down, I'm going to have to figure out what else to do. I know for the wire, they are going to feed into some more constructors. Only 3 constructors. Interesting. For the cable, looks like, at least according to this plan, I'm only going to be making 90 cable a minute, which I think is fine for now. I can't do this because if I change it to 24, no, that won't work right now. But I can adjust things later on. Okay, so what's my cable like? Still going to take a few minutes. Let's go and connect power. Got to admit, it's pretty impressive considering I'm not used to making factories this big. And this isn't even this is even barely touching the surface. And let me just check something quick. Okay. Because for some reason, I'm using this app for combining the chats together, so I just have to look at one thing for chat. But for some reason, it wasn't showing my Twitch activity. It was showing the chats, but it wasn't showing when people followed and stuff like that. So I don't know, it's weird. So I just wanted to check to make sure nothing was going on the Twitch side of the house. So maybe I can do this. Go here, move you here for now. That'll work for now. Yeah, it's only storing 600 cable. Okay. So iron pipes is next because I only need 24 of those. Wire, I'm going to need a lot. Okay, you're aligned. So you end there. So that's 1, 2, right here. Okay, let's watch this in its full glory. Oh yeah, look at that. So cool. So cool. Anyway, not enough space. But that's fine, because I can keep expanding. I'm probably going to need... So how many? This is probably 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it's 5. Because, you know, I designed it. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So I'd need at least 2 rows, but let's just go for a 5x5. Because we can. Man, look at that. So crazy. But I'd like to get this done. Then I should probably work on completing the phase. I might build a dedicated factory just for doing the elevator parts. Possibly. And for that, I can just cart stuff in. I don't know if I'll do trains. But I might. I'd like to do trucks, but they're kind of a pain in the ass to do. And I'm thinking, maybe I can turn these into like roads. Maybe. Have trucks come in through, because I have a new highway system I'm working on. It's too wide to integrate it into here, because I wasn't actually thinking about that. And I think I might change it. I might take the rails off of it and just have the road, but that's too wide. The road's like 3. It's 3 foundations wide. Tempted to just move these, give them that extra foundation, and just have the road going through. Man. No. What I can do is I can just have like turnoffs on the road and just have these as one-way streets. Have truck stations somewhere, maybe all the way at the end over there. Okay, so these three are connected. All right. Let's do wire. Have to do them one at a time just because I'm limited on cable. Okay, you're aligned. That's 2 foundations. One. And I think for the second row, I guess I can just clip it in. So it'll double up this pillar right here. We'll see how that looks. I think it'll look fine. So how many constructors is that? 48, 76. It's like 100 constructors in a few minutes built. Blueprints are great. Just need another couple hundred. So gonna have to figure out lighting too. And maybe put glass walls on the sides, like here and up here, so that if you're walking by, you can still see the machines. And there's going to be walkways going around too. So maybe I won't embed it too close. Maybe I'll give it some space so I can have walkways going crisscrossing. And I'm debating whether I should close in each floor. Like the top floor where where the next level of production is going to be closed off. But these individual Maybe I just keep it wide open like that and just add some decoration. We'll see. Okay, I should have enough cable now. Because, yeah, I could do this. And that'll work. But then the walkways, if I want to figure out the walkways. Maybe have a little bit of space. Decisions. I like the idea of walkways crisscrossing. So I'd have... Oh, interesting. Okay. That's odd. Why? So do I need to push this another... Oh. So let's say I want that much space. So let's go. Okay. Right there. Okay. So what I can do is I can put the T-junction is... it's going to be like a weird place. So, I don't know. They don't line up on the foundation here, but I think it'll be okay. Because the walkways line up, I can put here. Put a T-junction in here. have this go. This one would just be regular intersection. Maybe. Should probably be a T-junction actually, but that's fine for now. Should probably be a corner, but so yeah, have this going. And have it on every floor maybe. And then at the end, have like a staircase that brings you up to the next floor. I don't know if I got my heights proper to do that, but I don't know. I'll figure that out later. Power's connected here, so let's do pretty cool. And with the aurora borealis in the backdrop. Nice. Cool. Put my ring back on because it's charged. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Now I'm kind of tempted just to put like a second layer for all of these. Because I have the iron resources in this area. It's not like I'm going to be hurting for resources because right now the plan as it is going to take about a little bit over 2,000 per minute of iron ore. But I'm pretty sure there's way more than that available in this area. Like normal, pure. Like it's less than 10 pure nodes that I need. So I wish I could. Most of these are actually pure. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So yeah, I think I have more than enough. normal. Nine. And there's some more nodes around here that I can use. I can get rid of the AI limiter factory. But yeah, I think I have more than enough here because just the pure nodes is about 2,400. So I think my math is mathing correctly. Or actually, let's do this. Uno momento, por favor. Okay, why did I open that? I did not want to open that. Close window. Okay, come on. Really? Where are you? Oh, God damn it. Okay, let's do it the hard way then. Just a minute. Open something I did not want to open. This. End task. Thank you. Let's open a new tab. This, I want the interactive map, and I will show you guys what I'm looking at in 1 second. There. So, I think my bottleneck might be limestone. Because, yeah, I'm going to need 2,800 limestone. And I haven't figured out how I'm going to do that. Because I only have Mark II miners. So that's like 600, 1,200, 1,800. Yeah, it's going to be close. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 at 300. I don't know. I think it'll be fine. But what I'm actually looking at is pure iron ore. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So there's 12 pure iron nodes. Close-ish to where I'm building, because I'm building over here. Like somewhere in here. So I can just run a few belt highways coming up to here. And there's some coal up here. And yeah, I have more than enough iron ore just in this area here. So I think I'll be good. Limestone's a little bit more iffy. But if I overclock these, and these are all pure, that's 1,800. So let's add these two. So that's 2,200. And then these two is the 2,800 that I'm looking for. So limestone's going to be my bottleneck, but I only need that for encased frames. Or concrete too. So how much concrete am I putting in storage? Yeah, I'm putting a shit ton of concrete in storage, so I can probably bring this down to 15. Will that still give me what I need? Yeah, see? 1800. So I like this plan better. It gives me, I don't have to worry so much about the limestone, and these 3 pure nodes are enough. So yeah. Plus, I think that pushes down the amount of water extractors I need down to 23. So I said what? There was like 30 before? So yeah. This isn't a great number, but that's fine. This isn't a great number either, but I think it'll be okay. Yeah, 'cause it's going to be making so much concrete, so much extra concrete that I can cut these down by a lot. What if I just do 5? I have a feeling that it'll still work. Huh. So yeah, if I really wanted to, I can cut it down to 5. But maybe I'll just bring it up to 10. Because I do use a lot of concrete, so I'm going to need a lot in storage. The only thing is stuff's going to back up quite quick. But it also gives me quite a bit of wiggle room so that I can put some extra of these beams, and then I can do some extra of these frames, heavy modular frames. So yeah, I think it'll work. I can tweak some things if I need to, but I think I'll do 10 concrete refineries. So that's only 2 pure limestone nodes. And it's sending a flat 1,000 water, which is kind of neat. I'll put 19 water extractors, but probably underclock one. I don't know. I'll see. I'll have to figure it out. This is going to be fun to set up. This is pretty straightforward and easy. This is a little bit less straightforward and easy. And now that I'm thinking about it, where am I going to put this? Because I put these close to the edge. Like I put these close to the edge of the platform. But I still need to build 62 refineries. Dun dun dun. Okay. So where am I going to fit 62 refineries? That is the $1 million question. I can probably fit them underneath here. Maybe. I do still have quite a bit of room. because a refinery takes it's like one foundation and a bit by a little bit less than 2 foundations. Plus we need space for logistics for it. I don't know, I'm gonna have to develop a blueprint for it first before I can figure out space and how that's gonna work. But that can be a problem for future me to figure out. Go here, go here, go here. All right. So I need to figure out where I'm going to put the wire also. The wire constructors. Or not the wire constructors, sorry, the cable constructors. Because they're going to take wire as an input along with a bunch of other stuff that are a couple of other things that are going to take wire as an input. So do I do them up here? I wonder. How do I get rid of that? Because I got rid of the tag for it. Nope. Maybe it'll disappear when I save and reload. Okay, so the fun thing's going to be the inputs, because 12.5 times 24. So each one of these floors is going to need 300 for the wire. So these do 65. And I can't really do... I could do manifolds, but I don't have belts, like, because these are already set up in a manifold. Like these, they're already set up in a manifold, but I could do a manifold for the manifold, but I still don't have enough. I don't have enough belt capacity, because that's 300, 600. So I'm gonna have to do some funky belting and stuff. Yeah, that's going to be interesting. But that's okay. What about this? 100? Yeah, this is going to need 2400. Oh my god. Ay. Okay. Divided by 480, I think. So that's going to need 5 belts. Because this is 600 per floor. And I could only bring in 480 on each belt. Oi, gonna have to get creative with this. Maybe what I do is I start this build, but work on completing phase 3 so that I can unlock Mark 5 belts. That's maybe something I should look into doing. Because I'm gonna need Mark 5 belts at least, I think. And Mark 5s, I think they do 720 a minute. I need to think for a minute, figure out how I'm gonna get this going. Because I can get it going, but I can get the wire going. The wire won't take as much as the rest, but I don't want to do any kind of like crazy belt work. So let's check. Why are you not? Well, you're not connected. So you need screws. Okay, let's see if I can do a... Really? You won't do it? Are you not aligned? Should be aligned. Nope. Yeah, it's off. Gosh, darn it. Okay. So let's do it this way. Okay, so that should be aligned. There we go. That's what I wanted. I thought this was going to be a permanent factory, but I'm probably going to end up getting rid of this. Oh, why? None of these are connected. I didn't connect these last time. Okay. Whoa. Okay, why won't you click? What the heck? Ah, man. Looks like it's aligned. Okay, that was odd. Okay, this is going to be really annoying, but oh my gosh. Okay. Whatever. Let's just deal with it. Get this finished, and then figure out what I'm gonna do for phase 3. Don't think they're perfectly aligned, but I think it'll work anyway. Nope, of course not. Because, that would have been too easy, wouldn't it? Oh, it's because I don't have one. So let's do it there. Come on, really? What? Okay, whatever. No, of course not, because that would have been too easy. Man, what's going on with this? Why won't it let me click? Oh my god. Do you know what? Forget it. I'm not dealing with this shit. There. Problem solved. I think. Yes. Okay. So, the throughput on here should be fine. I'm not going to set it to overflow. I'm just going to set it to any and just have it run like a regular splitter for now. Yeah, I think my throughput should be okay. Oh, it would help if I actually connected these to power too. It would be kind of useful, wouldn't it? Yeah, sure, why not? Okay, you. Copy settings. Paste. 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 And And it would actually help if I had power over here too. There. I should probably also connect these guys. Why is it? Oh, because it's Mark III. Why are you not getting any iron rods? What's going on? Oh. Idiot. That's why. There we go. Just screws that aren't coming in fast enough, I guess. It's 480, 240. Yeah, it's not bringing in enough screws. That's okay. Doesn't need to be efficient right now. Do need to put it in storage though. So let's do that. Merger. Probably doesn't need Mark IV, but why not? Have to put in a smart splitter, but it's weird that it won't snap to it. Not quite long enough. No, you're in... Oh, it's not in the middle. I misplaced it a little bit. Okay. Let's give me a little bit more space so I can put a smart splitter. Not that it matters, but at least I can have the overflow go into a sink. I don't know if it's actually ever going to overflow, but in case it does, it won't stop the factory from working. And might as well add to the dimensional depot. Whoa. There, I'm already automating it elsewhere, but that's double the throughput, so who knows, I might need it. Okay, so what do I need for space elevator parts? Gonna need some space for sure. Okay, let's do something temporary. And I believe I'm gonna need to use the manufacturers. Put them somewhere where I can work with them. Like here. So what I'm gonna do is semi-manual production for these. Needs motor, rubber, and smart plating. Ah, shoot, I'm not making smart plating. Ugh. So I'm doing 500, I'll need 1,000 smart plating. I don't think I have any of it stored. I do not. Oy, okay. That's fine. That's perfectly fine. So what I can do is take an assembler, put it there. This will need iron reinforced plates and rotors, which is super easy. I think this is too close. Nope. Perfect. And then let's do 2 containers. That's too big. I don't need that. Just move them far away so that they don't interfere with the belt. Hello. Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay, so what do you need? Motor and rubber. Pretty sure I'm automating these. It's probably not enough, but that's okay, because I'll have some more soon. Rubber, rubber, rubber. I have rubber automated. I do. 2, 3. Okay, so we got motors there. Rubber there. Let's do 2 containers for you. One here. Ah, okay. You're gonna be that annoying, aren't you? Whatever. Whatever. Then you need rotors and reinforced plating. Rotors is not a problem. I have tons of them right here. Can I just grab it all? Like that. There. Let's do some power. There. Perfect. Then I can take this and I can go right there. There, one down. Next, give myself a little bit of room, a little bit more room. What is this doing? Oh, rifle ammo. Smart. And then homing ammo. Sometimes I'm smart. I remember I set this up last time. Do I have smokeless powder? Black powder? I do not. Whatever, it's fine. I don't need it right now. Getting distracted. Hair. Okay. Does belt speed really matter at this point? What the? Keep hitting the wrong buttons. Okay, and what do you need? Oh god. Really? Oh, and heavy modular frames? Oh my gosh. Okay. So we need another manufacturer doing heavy modular frames. My gosh, all this messing about. So you are going to do, sure, 2, 3, 4. Oh my god, it takes 4 inputs. I don't think I'll be able to align one on each. They're not perfectly aligned, but that's okay. This is all temporary anyway, so what do I need? Frames, pipes, encased beams, and screws. Screws. This. Encased beams. What am I missing? Pipes. Pipes. U. Screws. Encased beams. Okay, that's the first input. It's gonna take a while. That's taken care of. Circuit boards, and I think I'm doing computers. I am doing computers. Okay. So those can be containers, but I do need to do automated wiring because I don't have that. And that is going to take an assembler. It shouldn't take that much space. Just stators and cables. Okay, we can do that. Be nice if I could reorganize this list. But unfortunately, I can't. There. Okay, so you're running. Now I can just pop into containers. Whoa, that was weird. Circuit boards and computers. Okay. There's the circuit boards. Okay. Should I automate that or should I overclock? Probably should. Stators. Just want to make sure that I have enough think that'll work for those. There. Grab me some more rubber. And some more motors. I think I need to overclock this. No. Power shark, that's what I'm looking for. Let's just boost that. Why not? Boost that. Boost that. Boost. Boost. Okay. Want to keep filling stuff just so that I can walk away for a while and it doesn't stall out because it doesn't have enough junk. Especially screws. Have an idea for screws. Okay, let's go get us a whole shitload of screws. It's not over here. Screws are... Ugh. Over there. There. That'll keep the screws going for a while. That was sort of a fail. There. That'll keep me going with the screws. Yeah, because it's taking 100 per minute. It's going to need like 1,000. Okay, I think I should have enough, except maybe the cable.
Like the floor type ones?
Okay, I think there's enough to last for a while. So I just need to let those tick up for a while. Okay, while I'm here, let's go process some corpses. Because I think I have quite a bit. There. Okay. Whoops. This, and this. There. It's not fast enough. Needs to produce 2.5, but it's producing 5, so is it because the screws aren't coming in fast enough? No, they are. Oh, maybe not, because 600 per minute. And it's only doing 480. Yeah. Okay. I don't even know why I really care about the efficiency, but see, automated wiring, that's holding it back. 6.25, and you need 12.5. Ugh, so you need 2 of these? Son of a... There, since it's not really running at 100% anyway. No sense in wasting power. More computers and circuit boards. One per minute. It's gonna take a little while. I guess that's fine. At least it only needs 100. This is doing 2.5 per minute, so this one's gonna take even longer. There. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. That's processing. I can process the slugs too. I do have a few slugs that I gathered last time. Okay. Yeah, because it's one of these two that have the Mark V. So I need for sure to unlock that so that I can get my Mega Factory going. Which is over there. So speedy. Okay, so let's see. Let's start messing around with decorations. Or at least making this factory look kinda good. So if this is coming out here, I can probably just do cable here because I don't think I need cable to go anywhere. Yeah, cable's just going straight into storage. So I could put some constructors here. I still have plenty of room. I could do like a bank of constructors. So probably here, so have the stuff go here. So where are my wires going? They're going to three different places. So I could potentially just take this bottom floor oh geez, okay, times 12, it's 270. I think I got that right. Yeah. So let's do a little bit of math here. 60. Why are the numbers so annoying? 4.5. Because what I can do is I could siphon off this floor of constructors, just siphon off the wire. I think I'll build a ceiling, run it along the ceiling, have it come down, and then so 4.5
Because she had dye on her nose.
45 each. This takes 60. So if I wanted to do 45, oh, no. 13%? No. Oh, I can't math tonight. No, it's not 133%. That makes no sense. What if we target 20? Okay. So 22.5 per minute. $135. I think that'll be fine. Losing my voice. I don't know why. Talking too much, that's the problem. Is this going to cut into it? No, perfect. So this is about as far as I can go this way without cutting into the rock formation, so we will leave it at that. And actually, what's good about this is not only will I be doing heavy modular frames, I could maybe move some of this stuff up here and some of the weapons factory up here and maybe expand on it a little bit. The only thing is a smokeless powder, which needs plastic or rubber, I can't remember. And what does it need? Oh no, it needs the heavy oil residue. And I don't have an alternate for it. I don't think there is an alternate for the smokeless powder. Ooh. Just at the right spot. Can't go any further here, but I can expand that way, so that's good. So this is going to be huge. Massive even. So let's put down some constructors, which I have a blueprint for. No out. Ugh. Okay, never mind. Let's just build it manually, it's fine. What I want to do first, put a merger down. Kind of want it centered, at least for these ones. Is that enough space? Oh yeah, that's plenty of space. Three. So I'm gonna want splitter to be in the middle here. I don't think a constructor fits in that space. Yeah, that's fine. So let's do splitter. It's a little bit closer than I'd like, but I think it'll be fine. minute here. Oh, man. Something stuck in the back of my throat. And what the heck? These are not where I want them. Not that it matters, but... kind of want it even. Oh, what's wrong with my throat? Okay, why is it? Okay. There we go. Okay. Now I need to power these. It's almost perfect. Let's make it look similar. Come on. Oh my gosh. Okay, so how much are these going to be producing? 30 times 6, 180. Whoa, geez, sorry. Okay, that's weird. Something caught in the back, keeps getting caught in the back of my throat. Very annoying. itchy. Okay, so this will feed into these. Copy settings. Try not to choke to death. So these will pull in 270 and then output 5 times 6, 135 per minute. So that's fine. That works for me. So let's nope. I thought it was 3. I guess not. Okay, so let's do power. Woo! Whoa. Okay, so first layer of production is done. So one thing I am gonna have to figure out is just getting all the resources up. Because times 6 75 times 8 600. So yeah, so I need to get phase 3 done, and I need to get my Mark 5 belts to get that one going. This one's going to take a little bit of imagining. So I'm going to have one input per floor. So I'm going to have 4 Mark 5s feeding these. 1 Mark 5 feeding each floor. Ooh-wee. Shouldn't be too bad. This is going to need 30. It's 180. 80 times 4. 720. Which I think is the limit for Mark 5. So 1 Mark 5 should be able to feed all of these. This one, 15. So it's 90. Yeah, this should be no problem at all. I could feed this one right now with a Mark 4. So yeah. So Mark 4 here, 4 Mark 5s here. Yeah, it's going to be interesting, to say the least. So what I might do for the resources coming in, I'm going to have to do some belt highways. So I might work on some blueprints for that. And then yeah, it's going to take some creative merging and splitting to get the numbers where I need them. I'd have to run a couple of manifolds. Probably under the floor here. Under the floor here. Have them come up like here. Or here. Or wherever this is. Right here. In a lift. Just go there. Same thing. Run a lift here. Go there. This one's going to need 4 lifts. 1 going to each floor. So the top floor is going to be the furthest away. So let's put those down now, just so I know where I'm going to input stuff. So, like, this one can go here. So can this one. And this one will need 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. This one keep forgetting the numbers. 150. So this is 150 per floor. So 300, 600. So this would technically only need one Mark V. Problem is how to split out to here and up. So I want to use the vertical splitters, but I might have to remove the floor and get a little bit creative with it for it to work. So yeah, that's something we're gonna have to figure out. But these aren't inputting iron ore, so I have to figure out the refineries first. So I can manage it based on the refinery output, and I can split that up so that it's giving what I need for each section. But yeah. So we need refinery blueprints is the next thing, because I need to build a shit ton of refineries for this to work. And plus it's gonna take a while to finish this phase anyway. I might have actually just run out of stuff over there, so let's go check. Reinforced plates is good, rotors is good, so that's fine. Oh. You're out of rubber. Yep. Because you use quite a bit. So let's go to the oil fields and just get a whack load of rubber. And I think, yeah, filling all those will be the last thing I do right now. Because I need to go and get some sleep. I want to be on this side. Whoops. Just go grab a whole whack load of rubber. There, that should keep it occupied for a while. Oh, wrong way. There, that should keep you occupied. Okay, what are those? Modular frames and steel pipes. You're missing cable. So painfully slow, but okay. I think that's good for tonight. Got a good start on the iron factory. And we're chugging along to finish phase 3 because I need those Mark 5 belts. And yeah, so I think that's it for the night. So thanks for hanging out, and I will see you next time. And let's see if these work. Awesome. Okay. Anyway, there's supposed to be a... Oh, that's a be right back. There we go. That worked. All right. Anyway, thanks for hanging out and watching me ramble and build factories. And I will see you next time.